Private school, like, obviously, like, all right, so, like, anybody can make it. Like, you know what I mean? It don't matter where you go. If you that guy,
let's say that now.
Yeah, like,
anybody can make it. No matter what school you go to,
right?
Where you from, anywhere you can make it.
Like, if you a baller, bro. Like, that's all that matters. Like, you know what I mean? They don't just give it to you just to give it to you. You gotta do something behind it. Like, you gotta,
like, you might have to make a post.
Yeah, like,
oh yeah, you probably gonna post something like Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes. So you probably gonna do the same exact meme.
What's up, everybody? We back again on another episode of the HubCity podcast. You know, we got one of my favorite individuals. You know, not just because he's a football player, but very outgoing, very smart, respectful. You know, I known him for a while. Went to high school together, a little bit of middle school together before transferring. You know, to modern day Pope John, making big names for himself. Without further ado, we got my boy Tees. You know, that's what we call him, my boy Tees.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
You know, man.
Shit, we chilling.
You know, man, we just working, trying to grind. You know, keep growing, keep getting better. You know,
yes,
that's what they always say. Get 1% better every day.
Yeah.
You know, but how's everything with you though? How's life? How's everything going? You know, we know you're getting ready for the draft.
Yes, sir.
And all of that stuff. Finishing up school. Tell me, how's life right now? How's everything going?
Yeah, life is crazy, man. Like, it's just like everything's just flying by. Like, you know, like I was just telling y'all earlier, like, you gotta live in the moment when you get the opportunity of a lifetime. Like what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm just training hard every day. My pro days in March, so I've been just putting my head down, grinding with Test Football Academy right here. They've been helping me out with my training, getting me right for pro day, eating the right foods, doing the right stuff. It's just like a lot of things that goes into this stuff too. It's just like not only is it physical, but it's mental too, because you gotta believe in yourself, especially on the journey that I'm about to go on, you know. And there's gonna be times when like you're gonna doubt yourself, and that's most definitely important. Like, you don't wanna ever do that, like, you know what I mean? Because you always gotta remember like where you came from and how you got to this moment.
Like you
know
said,
what I mean?
especially like the position you're in, like you're getting ready for the draft. You never know what may happen. You never know how it can go for you. It can go good. It can go bad. It can go a way that you want it to go, a way that you might not want it to go. Like, and you have to be able to deal with that and still be able to come out on top and win. You know.
Yeah.
You know, the past season you was doing your thing over there at Delaware. You know, putting up numbers and all of that, helping your team out. You know, talk to me about this past season. Like, what was the expectations and goals? You know.
Yeah.
Going into that season.
I would say for the most part, just going into my final season, I had to sit down and really look back on my life, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's either I kick up this season or I don't. Like, this was going to be my last college season I was ever going to play, so it was very important to me. So I had to give everything I had in the off season, you know, like just putting in extra field work, time and effort in the weight room, doing drills that's gonna perfect my game. But this year I had a position change to nose guard, and I wasn't very sure of myself, like, am I gonna be successful at the position? Because, like, you know, like nose guards usually range from like 315, like 300, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I only weigh 260, like, you know, and we run a 3-4 scheme, so that doesn't even fit that mold. But I couldn't go into this season like, dang, like, I'm gonna count myself out, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not 315 pounds, like, you know what I mean? I had to make the most of it, and I went into this season probably being one of the best seasons I've ever had in football in general, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's just all mental aspect on things, and I had to perfect certain things that I was weaker in before, like taking on double teams, run blocking, run shedding and stuff like that. So, like,
reading the tackles, reading the guards and all of that.
Yeah, cause it get way more hectic up in the middle. There's a lot of stuff going on.
People don't understand that.
They
though.
don't.
The D line and the O line is the most important positions, bro. You in them trenches.
Yeah, for real. We don't get the flashy recognition like everybody else do. Like, you know what I mean? That's where all the banging and the thumping going on.
That's like,
stuff.
you know how it is when a relationship with a girl. The man do all the dirty work and the girls look pretty. That's how it is in football.
Right.
The offensive line and D line do all the dirty work, while skill players are the ones scoring the touchdowns and getting the recognition and getting all that love.
Right.
But a former D lineman myself, I understand like how certain schemes may be able to fit you and won't fit you. Like when I played D line, like we was talking about earlier, like I played better in a 4-3. Not a 3-4, because I was a small D lineman like you.
Yeah.
So taking on double teams is something like I don't want to do. Like I want to go 1-on-1. I want to be able to beat you with my speed or my hands, and rather fight with you that way instead of a double teaming and all of that. But coaches always say they're always doing what's best for the team. They're never gonna steer you wrong. So how did you feel about trusting your coach's plan about moving you around? And being more versatile. Like you say, you wasn't as open to it as first, but at the end result, like. It played out and helped out well for you.
Yeah. I would say, at first I was just like, are you serious? You about to put me there? Like, are you sure this is going to be
Was it people on the team heavier than you at that position?
Wait, say again?
Was it people heavier than you?
Were you the biggest one on the team?
I wasn't the biggest. I wasn't the biggest person on my team. So, like, that's why I was just like, why are you going to put me here? Like, you know what I mean? But, like, at the same time, he just told me, like, listen, like, you're the most experienced. You're the most you a fit. Like you just gotta believe in yourself. Like we believe in you, so you gotta believe in yourself to do it. So I was just like, all right, well, obviously I know y'all not gonna put me in a situation where like y'all gonna set me up for failure. Like you know what I mean? So like I just had to go into that with an open mind. Like all right, I'm gonna make the most of it. Like you know what I mean? And that's what I did. So
and at the end, it only really helped you because now coaches see that you could play just more than one position on the line.
Right,
and
exactly.
You could be moved around.
Yeah, exactly. Versatility is probably the most important. Like if you're able to show like you able to play more than one position, do more than one thing, like you're way more useful than the person that only knows how to play one position.
Versatility and availability.
You gotta be available and coachable and be able to. The coach be like, yo, come play this. You like, all right, cool.
Exactly.
The season probably didn't end the way you wanted it to end, of course. Yeah. No bowl win, no bowl games and stuff like that. Like, talk about that. Out of your, we was in college for a couple years. Out of all of you, have you, like, touched a bowl game? Have you experienced and all of that? Like, talk about all of that stuff, like, your experiences throughout the years in college. How did this start for you? Because I know in the beginning you weren't, like, playing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You weren't playing.
Yeah.
So you had to be humble. You got to humble.
100%.
And, everybody rolled and everybody's success is different,
Yeah.
So like I was saying, like tell me about like how your college experience was, all of that.
Yeah, like just coming out of high school, like you know what I mean. Everybody feels like they're the man. Everybody's the man coming out of high school, and you're on scholarship. Like you know what I mean. You was that guy on your team, but like once you get to college, it's a whole different playing field because like. Everybody like there's people that are better than you or there's people that are equal to you. Like you know what I mean? Everybody's on the same playing field. So like that's why those extra times when you gotta take it on yourself to I'm gonna go out and go work on some pad level stuff, some hand drills, feet drills, like all that type of stuff, eating right, like that's gonna set you apart from everybody else that's on that college level because like everybody's there for one thing too, is to make it onto the next level, the NFL. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like just coming out of high school was just like a very humbling experience because like obviously I didn't play right away, and then on top of that I had to realize like I gotta wait my turn like everybody else did, like and obviously when you're such a competitive player, you don't feel like that's right in the moment. But at the same time, like, especially now when I look back at it, I'm happy I did that because I got to learn everything I needed to learn for me to be the person I am today. So, like I said, so, like, freshman year, sophomore year, I didn't really play as much. I didn't play at all. And then I would say probably, like, my junior year, that's when I started seeing the field a little bit more. And obviously, like, the game was so fast to me because I'm just like, all right, I'm out here now. But, like, you with like grown men out there and like they moving too. Like it's not like little kids running around and stuff like that. Like
that game speed different.
Game speed different. You going against 325-pound old linemen every week that can move. So like you got to be able to maneuver around that. But I would say like junior year, it was most definitely an eye-opening experience. I got to understand what I needed to work on, what I needed to do. in order for me to be able to keep up with these people. So after my junior year, I really got into work and what I really needed to do. And the following year, that's when I started my first ever start. I think it was like the spring season when we had when COVID happened. Spring, we had a spring season, and then the FCS. We broke it off into regions and stuff like that. So it was like a North and South region in our conference. So my team went undefeated that year, and I feel like that was like my breakout year for everybody to understand, like see who I am, like as a player, and like who I am, how can I contribute to the Delaware defense, like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like that was my breakout year, and ever since then I just wanted to keep getting better, and make a name for myself, like, you know what I mean? So so like we went undefeated that year, and in the FCS we don't have bowl games, so it's just like a traditional like playoffs, and then the chip, like that's it. And the chip is always held in Texas, Frisco, Texas. And the farthest I ever went was that year, that spring season. We went all the way to the semifinals and we lost. But it was most definitely a humbling experience, because like once you get that far, like you get that taste, and like you get that taste of how it felt.
You want to be there all the time.
Like you want to be there all the time. Like that's where you feel like you belong and stuff like that. Like, so like once we got there, I was just like, all right, yeah, we most definitely gonna be coming back. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like this was my last season, which was this year. We made it to the playoffs this year, and we won the first round, and we lost in the second round of the playoffs to South Dakota. And
South Dakota State?
Yeah, South Dakota State, and they won the chip this year. Thing? Yeah, they won the whole thing this year. So like, I mean, it was a bittersweet experience, but like at the same time, I actually just sit there and like reflect on like my college career, because like that was when that was gonna be the last college football game I was ever gonna play. You know, so I just had to sit there and just like really realize and reflect, like I'm not a failure, because like I made it all this way. Like nobody can take that from me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like not a lot of people can say that. Like they've been there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's people that are on squads that have only won 2 games. And
they whole college career.
Their whole college career too.
Yeah.
So like it's not easy, bro.
Yep,
it's not easy.
Wagner.
Because he went there after high school.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wagner.
But now he at Rutgers and all that, you know. But piggybacking off of what you said, like being able to like get there, getting that feeling, like I know that taste was something you never wanted to be.
100%.
And I know it's like, all right, if I get to the next level, that's the goal, like getting there, like getting to the goal, like being a champion, all that stuff. Like,
talking about your training and your eating habits, how has that changed now since you're getting ready to go to the draft? Like, is everything 100% more?
Oh yeah, like when I tell you, like I switched my whole mindset. Like the things I was thinking about before, like that hasn't even crossed my mind. Like the partying, like the just staying up late, playing video games, playing COD. Like I don't even do that stuff no more. Like it's just all business now, cause like I'm in a part of my life where like it's all on me now. Like I don't have people to like help me, push me through like the hard times and stuff like that. Like I gotta do it for myself.
That's a fact.
So if I really want it, I gotta put the time in, and I gotta eat the right things. Like right now I'm on like a strict diet. Like today my cheat day, so I can eat whatever I want today.
McDonald's?
Yeah, not McDonald's. But probably Wendy's.
Stuff like that.
Nah, but they got me on like a really strict diet. Like, you know
Is
what I
that
mean?
from them, or is that
They gave me like I have a
meal
whole
prep?
I have a whole box. Like there's a huge box of just food inside. And on certain days I eat certain things. Like
they
protein.
get y'all right like that?
Bro, like when I tell you, like, all right, so they took a before picture of me.
Yeah.
And then so like they gonna take an after picture of me like in February, like the last week of the whole training and stuff like that. So once they do that, you gonna see a difference and stuff. But like, bro, like we go in there at 9:00 in the morning every day. I literally just got back we had conditioning this morning at 6:00 in the morning.
Yep. I know you told me you was having a workout.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So we do that, and we do conditioning. We work on our 40-yard, 5-10-5, L drill. Work on our bench. So like they most definitely get you right in there.
Is it just you, or is it other players that are in the draft?
Yeah. There's other players that are
Getting ready for the draft?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's a lot of people in there from schools like Boston College, Louisville,
For real? And they come all the way down here to come
Buffalo,
train?
yeah. There's some Jersey heads that still go there. Like there's like the big names from Jersey, like they come back and they work
out there.
Yeah. So
yeah,
like
shout
there's
out
like
to Tess.
yes sir. Yeah. There's a lot of us in there.
This specifically for like your position? O-line,
yeah. O-line, D-liners up in Jersey, and then they got another facility down in Florida.
I was about to say, I know a lot of like skilled people go south.
Yeah. They down in Florida with the good weather. We up here getting
because they can stay on the field and they don't got to worry about being cold and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
Hitting back on, being humble and all of that. You went through some things in high school as far as school shutting down, having to transfer back to get public school, then having to go to a whole different school after that, like being able to go through all of that, then transition into college. Like, talk about that. Like, how was that mentally for you?
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, this is most definitely a scary situation because, like, when you transferring a lot, like, you don't know what's ahead of you. Like, am I doing the right thing by going to the school? Like, am I doing the right thing for playing for this team? Like, are they going to get me in front of the right people? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, there's always a lot of like things that could happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said before, like you gotta always believe in yourself, and I feel like it's very important that you put yourself in the like what you feel as if is the best position, because like only you know
what's best for you.
What's best for you, and you know what you can do, and you know how much you have to give. Like, you know what I mean? So like I feel like that's most definitely like the most important part. But like it is a very scary situation because you never know what could happen. Where you going to land?
Yeah. Sometimes transferring a lot may mess up your looks for colleges. You feel me? Like a college coach may go to the one school you was at, you at a different school.
Yeah, and that's what happened. For real. They like, where's Artis at?
I know you probably missed out on a lot of college looks, college videos, maybe a couple offers by transferring a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say, oh, do you like if modern day never really would have closed down, that would have been where you finished all 4 years, or you think you would have transferred eventually?
Yeah, 100%. Just based off of like my character and stuff like that. Like I don't ever like to just leave a place, just leave. Like, you know what I mean? I usually like to go somewhere where I started. Like, you know what I mean? But like at the same time, I was put into a situation where like I had to go look for somewhere else, and like, you know what I mean, put myself in the best opportunity that I could, because like, you know what I mean, because at the end of the day, nobody's looking out for me besides myself, and like everybody like always you have to remember that.
And that's one thing I could say about you though. You always had that mindset since we was in high school. Like you were coming in there telling us like, like I'm from modern day. I don't think I'm better than any of you guys. I think we're all in the same way. I'm part of the squad now, babe. Like you was coming like, but I'm gonna do what's best for me.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna give y'all everything I got. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna still do what's best for me. And like, what made you choose North Brunswick?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you could have went to any other like private school.
Yeah.
Like that.
So like like when I transferred out of Modern Day because they was about to close down, I was just like, you know what? Let me go back home. Like, you know what I mean? Play with my friends and, just have fun, like, you know what I mean, and make the most out of that. And that's what I just decided to do. I felt like as if that was the right decision for me. My family felt like that was the right decision for me at that time. And, that's what I went with.
Yeah. And what you was there just for a year, then transferred to a big name school.
Pope John.
Talk about that experience.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like, Modern Day, it was a private school. I know a couple people transfer to Modern Day from around the area. I see like a lot more people go to Modern Day, but just coming like having that private school experience from like public school is most definitely a different environment. Because when I went up to Pope John, like the first day I remember, like I was in my uniform and I was coming out of class, and like my coach would like grab me in the hall and be like, "Yo, like come here real quick, come to my office real quick. There's somebody that want to talk to you." This coach is from like Boston College, Rutgers, Syracuse, like, and this is every day, like all different types of schools. So like, it's just having that exposure and having that, like, getting in front of those coaches' face to let them know who you are. Like,
you think you only get that type of exposure or look if you go to them schools, or just based off of the type of player you are?
I think you get like the initial unknown look. Yeah. If you go to a school like that.
A coach not just gonna pull anybody in the room if he don't think they're good.
If you had a Burton Cav or Pope John, You're meeting a coach even if he ain't never seen you play.
No.
I don't know. I don't think so. Every player on a private school team don't talk to.
I ain't saying every player, but he was one of the top guys.
Yeah, but I'm saying he said he just got there.
What that mean?
They didn't see him play yet, unless you go off of the film from North Brunswick and stuff like that.
They ain't never seen Bronny play in high school. I bet you he had an offer before he went to high school.
That's true. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I just think at a private school, like a good private school, you'll get a chance to talk to a coach before you ever even see you play. I think at a public school is a little different. 100%. You got to play first before they come talk to you.
I feel like when you at a private school, like obviously, like all right, so like anybody can make it. Like you know what I mean. It don't matter where you go. If you let's
say that now.
Yeah, like
anybody can make it. It don't matter what school you go to,
right.
Where you from, anywhere you can make it.
Like if you a baller, you a baller, bro. Like that's all that matters. Like you know what I mean. But like private school, like just like the big names like Bosco, Pope John, St. Joe's, Bergen, Paramus. Like you go to those schools, colleges already know that they produce Division I talent. Mm-hmm. So like obviously they're gonna look there first before they look anywhere. So like they're gonna come in for a visit and talk because they already have these like. And the other most important thing is too, your head coach has to be a really good head coach, like, with connections. Like you know what I mean? Because like if they don't know nobody knows to come there and look for you. Like you know what I mean? Like if they're not helping you get to that next level, like nobody's gonna ever know that you're there. Mm-hmm. Like you know what I mean?
Coach was the plug to the college coach?
Oh yeah, 100%. Coach Carlson, yeah, that was my man. Like he most definitely, he helped me out a lot. And my other coach, Coach Washington, he most definitely helped me out a lot, taking me all these camps, getting me in front of the right people. Like you know what I mean? You have to have a great support system. Like you know what I mean? Because it's a long journey, bro. Like starting from little league to high school, like you just building a resume. You got to go to all these camps to get your name out there to all these schools. Like you know what I mean? But like I said, you can make it from anywhere. It's just that you just got to have the right support system, right coaches, and you just got to want it. Like you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not that much to it for real.
What were your top schools coming out of high school though? Yeah,
coming out of high school, so I didn't have any offers until my senior year of high school. Like, Delaware was my first offer. So, like, obviously, like, I didn't care where it was. As long as I got an opportunity to go play at that next level, like, it didn't matter to me. So, like, that first offer played, like, a really big part of, like, my decision. Because I'm like, all right, they believed in me first. Like, you know what I mean? They're the one that pulled the trigger. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they really wanted me. So
yeah, and it was their first one, too.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, all right, they most definitely up there. So I basically got almost everything in our conference, which is Delaware's in the CAA conference. So that's like schools like Townsend, Rhode Island, Albany.
Stony Brook in there?
Stony Brook. JMU at the time, they're not there no more. Who else is there? Elon, New Hampshire, all of them. In Rhode Island and stuff like that. So that's our conference. And it's like one of the most competitive conferences in the FCS. So I got like a majority of those. So, but towards the end of my senior season, I started getting looks at Rutgers and Boston College and Syracuse. They started coming in and just talking to me and stuff like that. But I got on the radar way too late. Yeah. So like, obviously I wasn't able to get that opportunity to be able for them to even give me an offer, like you know what I mean. So I like my most important thing was I wanted to go somewhere where I felt like welcomed and comfortable, like you know what I mean, like where I felt I was wanted, like you know what I mean. So obviously Delaware, they're the ones that offered me first. I went on my visit, great visit. School's a great school, beautiful school, great people. Like, you know what I mean? And I just like after my visit, I was just like, yeah, I don't even want to go on any more visits. I know this is like the place where I want to be. Like, you know what I mean? So,
you know, talk about your school has a good legacy. You know, a lot of people may not know about your school legacy. Like a lot of great NFL players came from Delaware.
Right. Right.
The biggest one is probably like what, Joe Flacco?
Yeah, Joe Flacco. But like we got people in the league right now that are starting. Like we got we got Troy Reader. He plays linebackers for the Chargers. We got Nasir Adderley. He plays DB safety for the Chargers. And we got Bilal Nichols. He plays D-line with the Raiders. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's people...
Your former teammates.
Yeah, former teammates. I was on the same exact team with them. I was just younger. But like they set the path for me and everybody else to
let you know, like, yo, I could do this.
Like we all looked up to them, like, all right, they made it. Like, why can't we make it? Like, you just gotta want it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's just based off of your work ethic, and like if you really want it or not. You know, so.
You know, like you said, like you gotta be able to want it. Is there anything you feel like you could have done differently though, as far as being in college? Making your name, so you could get a bigger name, knowing who you was. Like,
yeah.
Is there anything you feel like you could have done differently?
I feel like I did everything right for the most part, but I'll say if I had to say one thing, I would say just like getting my name out there more with like the social media stuff, because I'm not a big social media person. Like, I barely know how to work Twitter. Like, you know what I mean? I know that sounds weird, but like, I don't even be on Twitter like that. Like, I don't even know how to work it like that.
Twitter play a big part in the recruitment too.
No, yeah, it does. Like, I didn't have a Twitter until my senior year of high school, and because they was like, yeah, we're gonna need you to have a Twitter so coaches can get in contact with you, and that was back in 2016. So like,
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of Twitter either. Like,
yeah,
like for what? Like, I need email me.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
But coaches are on social media.
Yeah.
So that's a quick way to get in contact with them. You know,
right there, direct message.
Direct message, right to your coach. You can get an offer through Twitter and all that.
Because nowadays everything runs through social media now. Like, social media is a big key in things, just getting yourself out there as well. So like I said, I wish I would have played that card a little bit more. Just me being more familiar with the social media stuff. And me just pushing myself out there, just more exposure.
But you can say it also helped you in a way still though, because now you're not exposing yourself.
Yeah.
People do a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, exactly.
In college.
So many eyes
flooding on social media, but you're not that type of social media person. So now you really
nothing you really got going on gonna be ever like advertised. So I remember one year it was this lineman, this fucking offensive lineman. And they played him at the draft, like smoking on the gas mask. I forgot his name.
He went to the Dolphins, I think.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be like a big, like a highly picked in the first round.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be goal number 1 actually. I think he's still playing right now currently, but he fell in the draft.
Yeah,
like,
that's money taken away too out of your pocket. Big money.
And like they played it on the big screen at the draft.
There's a difference between a first round pick and
a third round.
Or like a
undrafted. Bro,
there's a big difference.
Yeah, you get them signing bonuses.
What? That's stuff. That. What? They invested in money.
It's all the business.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
It's all business.
Have you found agency yet? Have you found stuff like that? Have you walked away from any NIL deals and stuff?
So like I wish NIL was like a thing coming into high school, because bro, like these kids are getting paid millions of dollars like to get, and there's kids that are younger than me that are millionaires.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like they get paid.
Like Mikey Williams right now, he about to get paid over $2 million to go play basketball at Memphis.
That's wild.
Right now, the little nigga is signed to Puma in high school. Like,
that's wild.
That's how you know like some of these kids have their business minded at this age.
No, 100%.
That's business. That's a business minded right there.
100. Bro, the dude from the Popeyes, the dude from East Orange.
Yeah, he just
signed with Popeyes.
Bro, you wanna know the funny thing? My mans know him, right?
So
they played on the same team.
When I first met him, I'm like, because I asked him about a kid named Biscuit that I used to play basketball against when we was like in 5th grade. I'm like, you remember Biscuit? He like it's a couple biscuits around the way. I'm like, he's short, dark skinned, and fat, and left-handed. He like, yeah, I know Biscuit. And then he showed me the meme of somebody else. He was like, yeah, this him right here, growing up, like the little Popeyes kid. Yeah. And then we went to a football game. He played center, big as hell. I'm like, hey, I did not know that kid was from Jersey.
I didn't either.
I didn't know he was from Jersey either.
But yo, he's signing one of the biggest NIL.
That's gonna be crazy,
bro. That's easy, bro. There's nothing in the middle.
Bro.
There's no lesson.
All they gotta do is like, look, bro. He went viral just by sitting there with a cup. Wait, I don't remember how the video went.
Bro, it was a video, like, I think it was like an argument or whatever, and then like he's just like over there with the
minding his
business with the cup in his hand.
Little bro went viral. And he got a letter, NIL deal from Popeyes.
Which is wild.
Everybody eat Popeyes.
1 or 2 days.
Everybody eat Popeyes.
Bro, he probably got a deal. He don't even have to pay for a Popeyes meal ever again.
I wonder what his how it works for him though, like what he gets paid for. you from Popeyes. Or you get like what do they say? Anytime somebody buy a chicken sandwich or
he probably
drink or
so
something.
like with an NIL deal, you gotta. Well, like they don't just give it to you just to give it to you. You gotta do some stuff behind it. Like you gotta.
So like
help
he might have to
them.
make a post.
Yeah, like
or wear a shirt, post a picture or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
He's probably gonna post something in the Popeye sandwich.
Yeah, Popeye saying he's probably gonna do the same exact meme with the cup in his hand or something like that. Yeah, just a little older.
Stuff like that though. That like think of like stuff like that. That might have changed his family life.
No, 100, bro. His family's set now, bro.
Think about it. He from East Orange, West Orange, whatever, one of the oranges. Like we all know how stuff is around New Jersey. Everybody don't have it like that, especially as a kid that grew up in like poverty. Like we know that area. Like that's a life changer for him. Like you know. And he doesn't even play Division I football.
No, that's the crazy thing is.
He's a Division II football player.
That's the craziest thing about it.
And he's signed.
People probably think only Division I. People really probably only think high Division I players could get.
He's a Division II player with a Popeyes NIL deal.
No cap. Which is wild. It's crazy.
Think about it. He getting an education for free. It might not be Division I, but you got to get an education for free, playing football for free, and getting money.
What else? Like what else is there to ask for?
And he probably sponsored for life by Popeyes.
He don't. Yeah, he chilling, bro. I'm telling you, he chilling.
Respect to him, man. Respect.
No, 100%. But NIL is most definitely like I wish it came out much sooner than it did because like
you would have ate off of it.
Yeah, like I would have took it like so much more serious because like NIL just came out. Like I was in my last season, so I'm just like.
It was kind of a little
yeah,
too late.
It's not too late, but like you didn't get the NIL deals that you really wanted. Like,
was there any presented to you though?
No, not really, no, because like I wasn't like I said, I wish I was more into social media. Because if I would have known about,
you didn't make yourself that big on social media.
Yeah, because like once I got to the school, I'm like, all right, why do I need to like post like all the time? Why do I need to keep up with things on social media?
I ain't gonna lie, that's how
I mean?
I had lost track of you. Cause I'm like, damn, like this motherfucker don't post
Got to
nothing.
find his Instagram.
Yeah, like
I'm like, I know I follow him. I just seen him post something the other day.
Anytime I used to see you pop up on my feed is when it was your birthday.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'm like, damn, like I don't never see him post nothing. I don't ever see him post on highlight tapes and nothing.
Nah, yeah, I just usually keep to myself for real. Like I just worry about myself and just focus on myself. That's what I do. But I wish I would have took advantage of that though. My dad told me, he was just like, yo, you better start posting more. Like,
think about it though, they will always tell us, don't be on social media.
Right. Get off your phone.
Now we need it.
Get off your phone.
College coach will be like, social media is a bad thing.
Right.
I'm making money off of this shit.
Right. Nah, seriously though, that's what I'm saying. Like,
some folks are making money off social media and shit. But it's
like,
cool.
and it's so easy. Like, say you go to like a Alabama. Bro, if you don't become famous on TikTok, you're stupid.
Oh my God, what?
All you gotta do is put the Crimson Tide shirt on.
Bro, they gonna know you go to Bama, you're an athlete. Bro, start going viral on TikTok. You getting paid while you're in college for free already.
Bro, they don't even, I'm telling you, these like companies and stuff, like, they don't even like, they look at high school now. They look at the top.
They're ready to get money out.
They like, yo,
because think about it, these companies are making bread.
Yeah.
TikTok making money every fucking day. Instagram making bread every day.
Yup.
So it's like, damn, why not give it back?
Right.
I respect it. Pay people for posting on your app and making your app go up more than what it is.
Exactly. Because like, look, these schools
they need to start paying us.
Because like athletes around the country, like, bro, like they make colleges and like just college football makes so much money. Like March Madness makes so much money, and nothing goes to any of the players. They don't go to nothing of the players.
Man, they should have been paid.
Now, you saw the way they was doing the girls last year in March Madness.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. Bro.
Wow. They did them bad.
Don't let it happen again this year.
Yeah, for real.
Because women's basketball, they always try to downplay that shit.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They took care of them boys, but they did them girls.
Yeah, that was bad. I didn't even know they did that like until I peeped. I was like, wow, that's wild.
But you know, man, everything you got going on is in the works of something great. You know, how shit may turn out for you. You never know. I feel like I told you, every team need D linemen. You gonna make a team.
Yeah.
You gonna get on the field. You gonna make some.
Don't let it be a team that be rotating them either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him.
That's the fastest way to play. When a rotation and go, you just gotta make that rotation.
100%. Yeah.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like for myself, like if and when I get that opportunity, you know what I mean? I gotta take that shit
and run with it.
Run with it. You know what I mean? Because like that's what I've been doing my whole life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm used to it. So like all I need is that chance. Like, you know what I mean? Just give me that chance, get my foot in the door, then like it's a wrap. Like, I'm gonna give you everything I have. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I need to do for me to be successful and be able to contribute.
That's a fact. You know? That's a fact.
So like that's most definitely something that I'm like looking forward to 100%.
You know, I know you got your head on straight. I know you got your chin up, chest out, ready to roll. You know, for this next experience. You know, it's nothing but great things are gonna happen for you. You know, you're gonna grow into that player. I know you could be. You know, just start using your social media more. Start getting in contact with us more. You know?
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
But you know, you're my boy, man, and I definitely appreciate you coming on and doing us this favor of coming on and talking to us. You know, because you're getting ready for the draft. You've been busy.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna check back in a couple. Damn, that shit. A couple months.
A couple months, bro.
It's really one.
That's what I'm saying. That's
January
what I'm saying.
damn near over.
Yeah, January almost over. So I mean, that time was
2 weeks left in January.
Yeah. Y'all gonna see that big post though.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely though, bro.
100%.
But from me to you, man, good luck.
Appreciate you.
I hope everything works out the way it's supposed to work out for you, because I know it will. You know what I mean? And I'm rooting for you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know. And
it's a big deal.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's me. That's
Jersey
me, Scoop, coming.
Right.
It's me, Scoop. Heart to heart to my boy Tease, because I really want to see him win, especially when it's somebody you know.
Right.
You know, that's where it hit harder. You want to see him win. You want everything that he wants going on for himself. You want it to work.
Right.
But like I said, I definitely appreciate you coming on, doing us this favor, talking to us, sitting down, take a few minutes out your time and all of that. But without further ado, we about to wrap it up. Get off set. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We is out of here. HubCity Podcast.